guys, and welcome back to another video. And this video is what if Ireland finally snapped. Now, Ireland is a very is a very small country over here, and yeah, it's surrounded by big countries. I mean, Britain is one of them, France, Spain, and yeah. So, anyways, let's get started. So the first country that Ireland's going to declare war on is Iceland. And yes, I color that in way too early. I don't care. But yeah, so let's begin. Irish troops immediately land in the border and kind of just take it over. I mean, Iceland does not have a military at all. So yeah, I'm not even gonna edit this out. This is fine. Peace treaty. Yeah, there goes Iceland. So Denmark so Ireland wants to invade Greenland, but Denmark is saying no, you can't do that. So Ireland decides to says, you know what, screw it. You didn't hear me say the swear. If I accidentally said the swear, editor, please cut what I said out, like blur it out, please. But yeah, Denmark, they don't care. They're gonna invade Greenland anyways, and Denmark's gonna have to deal with it. That's literally what they said. And Denmark is not gonna deal with it because they're not losing. They're not having their most. The Greenland has a lot of resources, and Denmark is not losing that today. So yeah, good luck with that. So immediately Denmark joins the war on Greenland side. So Ireland makes as much progress as they can. Also, quick pause in the war real quick. All major alliance. Also, Ireland is buffed in this video, so they're gonna have a lot. So it's gonna be more fair for Ireland. Also, all major alliances are disabled. This is not meant to be realistic at all. So yeah, just cut the realism out. Anyways, back. Irish troops land on the Greenlandish soil. I don't know. And they make some progress because Greenland doesn't really have any troops. And there's some Danish troops, so they're gonna have some fights. And so this is the first battle where Danish troops actually include Irish troops, and they lose that battle horrifically. But Irish troops that haven't interacted with Danish troops continue pushing up the border and actually take Nuuk, and that's the actual capital of Greenland. Yeah, I think North Korea would really like that. Yeah, this part surrenders. Basically, Canada, for some reason, decides to help Ireland and lets some Irish troops deploy from its island up here, Nunavut. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, so Irish troops make this a main priority in doing that. The Irish troops somehow win the battle here. In the naval seas, it's going horribly. The Danish Navy is like right here with the Irish Navy, and they're losing, and the Irish Navy's losing. And yeah, Greenland surrenders. That's all I have. So yeah. Next, the rest of the Irish Navy that's up here moves over here. No, moves down there. Yeah. A battle that's here. The British Navy comes in and says Denmark is in their their naval space, and technically they are. And Ireland is like, fuck it, and we just go anyway. But then they eventually leave the water space, and another battle happens here. And this time Germany's like, hey, Denmark, you're in my space. And Denmark's navy is right there. And Denmark has to retreat its navy all the way to here. And now that just makes Irish troops to be able to land. And also, don't ask why countries are supporting Ireland. Yeah, just don't mind it. Germany does get mad that Ireland is invading Denmark, though. They don't think it's right, and they've been Yeah, but anyways, Denmark, blah blah blah. 2 days. Peace treaty. Let's begin. So this is the peace treaty. Basically, Ireland gets Greenland and a really small part of Denmark. And yeah, that's kind of it. But the next country that Ireland is gonna invade, which is a really tough move for them, is the UK. Now, no one really knows why they invaded the UK. I guess they just wanted revenge, I guess. But the UK had no idea this was coming, and why would they? They literally just they kind of just got attacked by an Irishman or something like that. But the Irish immediately take this, and they use their navy to land in Scotland. But British troops were ready for that and pushed back immediately. And they also pushed back in Northern Ireland, but Ireland does make a counteroffensive and pushes into Wales, which goes successfully because Ireland's goal is to make as many fronts as possible to make the British have to send more troops back, and this actually works, kind of, because they're closer to London, so they pull some troops out. Yeah, this is just basically a strat, and also, like I said, Ireland's buffed in this, so like, you can't get mad at me. That's just going off of what I'm telling you. But British troops are around here now, and there is some British troops here, and there's actually a lot of British troops here, so they have a huge front line. In the coast and into they have like a coast. They have a defense line all around their coast, and they're gonna use this defense line to an advantage. And they're actually gonna go the offensive down south. With this, Irish troops start pushing down from Scotland as they're using a lot of troops to enter into Irish. And to begin doing this offensive, because Ireland has a lot of artillery here, and they're just, yeah. So, this is a really costly war, especially for Britain, because London is right here, so they're trying to send as many troops. And the only reason this is working here, and get me wrong, Britain has so many troops. Britain has so many troops here. Oh my god. So yeah, British has some troops down here. Actually, a lot of them down. But basically, Irish counteroffensive, right. So, Irish counteroffensive, they got to here, because, yeah. But British troops do overwhelm the Irish, and they are currently making progress. But someone else is also going to join against Britain, and that's France. Why? I don't know. So French troops immediately pop up from here and take London about a day, because they just have so many troops. They have so many troops. They have so many troops here. They have so many troops here and here that they weren't in here, so they weren't ready for a French invasion. But now they make a front line that looks a bit like this. They also have a second front line that looks like that. But this is not going to stop. But they have a lot less troops on the Scottish front line. So like I said, the Irish are going to be able to push down. They meet up with other Irish troops, and with French help, they're pushing back. Also, the French Navy is like, the French Air Force is really carrying this. French troops have already got a front line that looks a bit like this, just French troops. And a lot of Irish troops are actually over here dealing with Scottish rebellions. and they're fighting out up here. But the Irish and French are gonna finally take Britain, and this is the peace. And let's take a look at the peace treaty. Okay, so this is the peace treaty, and Ireland has definitely changed a lot. Yeah, but basically Ireland gets like pretty much all the British Isles, while France gets this little sliver right here. Yeah, this. And the only reason they got this is because they actually did something in the war. England, which is now England, kind of got smacked by both Ireland and France. Now, in the comments, do not say this is a bit unrealistic. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be realistic. So if you're just watching this for fun, good for you. But if you're watching this to see realism, I don't know why you're here. But anyways, that's just kind of it. Like, there's no, I mean, Ireland already kind of has a truce with France because of the war in England. And they got rid of the UK, mostly. I mean, that's for England. But, you know, if you want me to do a part 2 to this, please comment down below. Give me some answers on what you want. And anyways, yeah, that's kind of it. So, goodbye!